We're Gene and Lori Cate from Cate Machine and Welding. We've been married just over 30 years. We have two boys. They're almost 28, 26. We bought my father's business out in 1999. I started working for my father when I was 11. I truly came here when I was 13 years old in 1974 on a real regular part-time basis.
We really do a lot of vast work, and it's about as varied as you can get with sports, appliances, everyday things that you use and see, from bicycles to motorcycles to tractors. It's all over.
In 2006, we had added property and buildings, and in 2011 and 12, we did remodeling and built another new building. And without UB&T's input there, we just don't get that service out of a larger bank that we get with a small bank, and it's just like they're part of our team.
When we work with Dave or Union Bank and Trust, we know what they tell us is going to be what happens. You just call them up if you have a question, and they've got the answer within minutes.
We are so invested in our community that we will go as far as needs to be to get that company going. In other words, if this is an opportunity for this community and this family, it's inside of our footprint, that's part of our family and one of our communities, we're going to do absolutely everything we can to try and help that individual out.
It's truly a family business and a community business, and working with a bank that has that same type of generational business, it makes you feel good because you know the family's growing together, working together and trying to keep things moving forward onto the next generation.
We think of Cate Machine and Welding as a very, very important business for the community of Belleville. And we think of their relationship, we value it very highly. You know, the industry that they're in, the machining industry, is cyclical. A lot of our businesses are in cyclical industries, and we really do need to be able to be their bank through the good times and the thinner times.
Then 2008, the recession hits. A whole bunch of work leaves and everything's tied up. The biggest amount of loans that we've had in our entire life. So Dave Wittenbach himself was able to sit down and restructure everything for us to provide cash flow. Of course it was refinancing to longer terms than that, but the bank did that. Lots of times at that point we heard banks saying, or customers saying that their bank left them. And UB&T did just the opposite. They came and embraced us and did what they could to make sure that we could keep moving forward. With our two boys here and the fabulous crew that we have that work here and the continuity of our entire shop and business here, we plan on being in business for a long time. So the boys, they'll be being phased in to being actual owners of the company here in the next couple of years. The bank being able to help with that makes that all happen. Without them there, none of this would be possible.